he mounted that discrepancy within basically the first minutes to amass a 12-point difference over his opponent. And notice the way he just sort of
good angle
forward.
1 minute left. Unbelievable. It feels like we've seen a lot of action.
Push off.
Whoa. Now he can use some longer punches. Good strategy and a great
Push
trip.
down.
It's hard to tell. Like I said, that's when you hear that loud snap.
VIKRANT gets the
Leg kick, dodging
20
underneath.
seconds in.
And
he really
gets the
wants to get
two-point takedown.
the 2-point takedown.
India's got to make sure he pulls his elbow.
And he
back.
gets
Good.
the takedown finally.
Platform judge who has to skip out of the way.
A lot of round left.
Spinning back fist.
And look at this.
Body lock.
VIKRANT
And he gets it again. 1 point earlier, and he is back at it. India is going to receive a warning. He might have grazed. I'm
There's
not saying
another
that
takedown.
They're
VIKRANT
running away with it. He is actually in. It's an exchange before you're declared the winner
Of Lee Jae-pan's fight. He mounted that discrepancy within basically the first minute of a 2-minute bout.
Yeah.
So the pace of his technique, the ferocity of his punches and his kicks to amass a 12-point difference over his opponent in almost less than 1 minute. Bout 11 of our men's 60-kilogram quarterfinal match from Georgia, Valerie Pekterev fighting VIKRANT Baliyan of India.
And this is the one Georgian fighter, I believe, that we still have in the competition here, sanda competition. Trying to get through and medal.
Our
Valerie
platform
Pekterev.
referee, yes,
Good
from
punches.
Belarus. Pekterev from Georgia in red and Baliyan
Wow.
in blue.
We're into an 8 count already.
Standing 8 count.
Pekterev, we saw hard, heavy hands from him earlier, and he is back at it. India scoring
Inside
2-point takedown. Baliyan.
India going to try and repeat that. Pekterev.
Wow, he's
really
taking too
willing.
much damage. He's got to get
Yes.
his hands up and move his
Yes,
head.
he really needs
He's
to.
scrambling, and he's going to get called
We'll
in
have-
just a second if he doesn't do
Sure.
something. Another 8 count.
We'll have another standing 8 count, which will end the round if we have another standing 8 count.
Level change, but from a tall fighter, it's difficult to do something down there. He's doing good work,
No
but
point. It's that relentless punching
Yeah.
from Pekterev.
good kick. This is what our blue fighter needs to do, is slow this fight down for a second, get his bearings, throw straight kicks, and stick them deep so that his shorter opponent stays away.
That's his jab. Push kick, side kick.
Yeah.
That's his jab.
Exactly. And the leg kick is fine, but you got to remember the roundhouse kick comes around, the fighter can still step through and throw punches, and he's got to make sure he doesn't.
Pekterev is moving forward, so
You want to intercept him with a straight shot if you can.
Pekterev using his roundhouse kick to just sort of chop down this tall fighter in front of him. Notice the way he just sort of
Good
reaching
angles.
forward.
1 minute left, unbelievably. Feels like we've seen a lot of action.
Push off.
Whoa, good
Wow.
defense. He swung from that long arm of Baliyan like a rope out over a
Swung
pond.
back onto the leg tie.
Unbelievable.
That's the first time I've ever seen that.
Incredible. Baliyan now thinking to use some longer punches. Good strategy and a great
Push
trip.
down. You have to see Pekterev used a lot of energy throwing those punches very early on.
He looks like he's slowing down. See how he's leaning and not stepping quite as deep? Also, India's now wise to that and aware.
It's a
Still dangerous.
Hook. India in a lead on 3 judges' scorecards. There he is using that side kick. Needs to hold on.
Wow.
He brings his opponent off. Delay tie with 24 seconds. At the pace of this fight, that's a lot of time, Mark.
Yeah. If Pekterev can switch it on again, And for all that work he did, he does not want to lose this round. You don't want to wait till the next round. He's got to land. He gets a good shot, but India actually landing harder, it looks now.
Looking, getting
there.
some punches in the clinch.
So
the punches will do damage, but not score.
India's got to make sure he pulls his elbows.
And he gets the takedown finally. He's been reaching for this leg throughout the bout. He gets a takedown.
Finally, his opponent may be a little tired.
And there's a push kick.
Misses with the sweep, so India scoring there too.
India will pull out this round. The break can't come soon enough for our fighter from Georgia, Valerie Bekaterev, can use this break because we saw him winded a bit from his flurry of punches earlier. Let's see what our replay shows us.
And you can see this happen often where a fighter sees an opponent hurt and what they do is switch everything on. There's a beautiful uppercut in the clinch. This is where we say, throwing in the clinch.
Look at those punches.
Yes, he's getting on the chin. His accuracy is what's doing it. They're still glancing, but they're hard and they're getting to the chin. Here he is, swinging on the rope there out. But what happens is you get amped up. You think you're about to finish the fight, so you kind of go crazy. You don't control your... Bekaterev, deep breaths.
Break at a great time for Bekaterev.
Can he come out and do it again? We know he's done damage. And that damage doesn't just go away. So Baliyan's standing, looking good, but if Bekaterev can get some more shots on him, he can do damage, we know, and he could put him down again.
VIKRANT Baliyan of India wins the first round. We're now into our second round of a very exciting bout. There's
the punches again, trying with a big uppercut that misses, slips up the chest, but...
You see Bekaterev using his clinch to do damage there.
Good defense. You see Blue hooking his foot underneath so he can't have his leg raised. Leg kick, dodging
20
underneath.
Seconds in. And he really wants to get the 2-point takedown.
Throws him at our nimble platform judge who has to skip out of the way.
Lot of round left.
Spinning back fist.
And look at this.
Body lock.
VIKRANT
And he gets it again. 1 point. Bekaterev hangs on to drag him down with, so we only get 1 point. But India's really being dominant now. Saying low kick, groin kick. That slap sounded like inner thigh. It really did. It might have grazed.
So there was an indication that
maybe some blood
the
in the
fighter,
nose?
well, there was an indication that the fighter went down, so India. And at the end of that, there was notice that there was some bleeding on his nose, medical treatment, and we'll start the round.
It's hard to tell. Like I said, that's when you hear that loud snap.
VIKRANT gets the takedown again.
That's not the sound of a cup.
Well, he didn't receive a warning for
and that's
a low
why
kick.
He didn't receive a warning. He might have grazed. I'm not saying
There's another
that
takedown.
They're
VIKRANT
running away with it. He is actually in 12-point gap range.
Yes,
India could
he
end
is.
this early. He's only 50 seconds into 2 minutes here in the second round. Won the first round. I'm sure he wants to take as little damage as possible now and finish this off. So if he can...
VIKRANT doesn't realize the score, but his team realizes the score.
Yeah.
To VIKRANT's credit, he is just trying to mount some points here.
He is very close.
There's
Big
a
uppercut.
big uppercut for him that will give him 1 point.
Yep.
And he definitely is on 12. On some judges' scorecard, he needs 1 more point for some others.
That's
and
gonna
he
do
gets
it.
2
That's
points,
gonna do
and that should push him over.
That's it.
And that will be the end
of
the match. We have
what an exciting match.
Bekaterev gave us an exciting match. He's limping off now, but in a little trouble. This is 3 days in. Just having trouble getting on to the lei tai.
Yeah, left leg is bothering him. And we see how taped up they are. Some of these fighters are also coming in with minor to medium level injuries from training.
Congratulations to
Wow.
VIKRANT Baliyan, who had that standing 8 count from that flurry of punches.
Yeah. He took a lot of damage there and then bounced back and looked great. Spinning back fist lands.
Credit to Valerie Pekterev, who now is really moving gingerly on his leg.
Yeah. And that could be why we didn't see so many punches. I don't know when that injury started settling in, you know.